Greetings and salutations to all of my global people out there. Alicia Moore here, licensed massage therapist, neuromuscular massage therapist, who is a brand partner with a company called LifeWave. So I have a practice here in Sacramento, California, and today I was wanting to share a little bit of what I'm reading right now. So I try and fit in like reading actual books. Of course, getting digital books are very easy. And getting hard copy books can be easy too. But I feel obviously if you can get it online, you can read it. So I've already read and kind of gone through this book, but in a digital form. I haven't actually read it as far as like hard copy. So let's see, it was about 2 weeks ago or so. I ended up having basically the weekend off because I had cancellations on my schedule. So I was able to enjoy part of my weekend. And so I decided to visit a bookstore, like a used bookstore that it's been there for a little while. I just had never, gone to get anything. I was like, hey, let me stop by that bookstore. I want to see, because at the time I was actually looking for an older dictionary. So I was working on kind of some etymology stuff, and so I was like, I need an older dictionary as I'm kind of doing that. And so I decided to stop there. I was going to stop at a thrift store. That was like my initial thought. But then I was like, well, this one's right here. It was kind of late in the day anyway. And I was like, let me just stop here, because other places are probably going to be closed by the time I get there. And so I stopped and I found a dictionary encyclopedia. So it has like kind of fuller information. It does have, I guess, more original meanings. Sorry, I got a call. More like original meanings to words. And then I was like just browsing to kind of see what they had. They had some really interesting books, so I am gonna go back and check out what they have, because I found a treasure actually. So everyone's familiar with the Napoleon Hill story and book, and the book Think and Grow Rich has become very, very popular. It's become kind of like a cornerstone in a person's journey if they're working on growing a business, or if they're wanting to get better at sales, better at communicating with people, and actually things like that. But this book I actually came across in the bookstore, and I looked at it and I was like thinking, I hadn't ever seen it with this cover, and I was like, so I looked at it. It's actually pretty cool because like on the actual book it has little money on it, which is pretty interesting. And the dust jacket is still in fair condition. It's not like, but the book is still good. And I got it for like a lot cheaper than if I was to buy it online. Because I ended up looking, because I was like, well, this is definitely an older, like maybe closer to one of the original editions of the book. And I was like, let me see how much it would cost, just out of curiosity. And it's actually way more than what I paid for it. And so I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's what I've been reading so far. And I don't know, it's something different about reading it from the book versus like reading it off my iPad. But what are you guys reading right now? Anything interesting? Anything that's coming back up for you to read from things that you may have read before? I noticed that kind of happened around Mercury retrograde. Things kind of resurface that I may need to pay attention to or finish or whatnot. And yeah, so I'm gonna cut it here. I'll check you guys out on the next one.